he's like, hey, don't you have like a little Tuesday jam night, like, picture you made where you took a picture and just wrote the text on it? I was like, yeah, I do. So I just started like sending him a new one each week. And, I did.
He gladly just berates the internet with it.
Yeah. And the worst part is, like, last week I forgot to send him one, and this week I sent him one, but it was like 4:30 in the afternoon on a Tuesday. And it's like, well, the jam night's in like 2.5 hours, I guess. So
that's how I do all my posts.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll see you guys in 3 hours because that's how long it takes me to drive there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he was just like, yeah, could you send it to me on like Monday? Maybe I'll post it a day early. And I was like, oh yeah, I could definitely can do. But it's also, he understands I'm not getting paid for it or anything. I just put my little watermark in the corner, and he sees it and posts it, and that's it, And
the social media aspect, like, that escapes me. I wish I was a little better at it just for bookings and whatnot. But other than that, I like how, I hate to use this word, organic everything is. It's just like, I'll put out a post like, what are you doing tonight? You should probably come here. I'm driving a long ways away to play music.
Yeah.
Why don't you do the same just to listen?
Yeah. Yeah.
And those who do, it's awesome. And those who don't, I don't mind.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you do have there are a lot of people that do the social media for a lot of things that they do, but you're like more of a word of mouth kind of guy. And I think that's one of the things that differentiates what you're doing from what a lot of other people do is you may or may not make an event page for it, or maybe Brad will make one, the day before or whatever, and
that's about the only way it's getting made.
But people just show up to where you're at,
or pleasantly surprised. Like, I played Sunday and somebody showed up to the winery, like they were supporting the winery in Humboldt, and they just show up. And she was like, oh, I didn't realize it was going to be you. Just the sweetest little old lady. She's like, I've been following the Ramblers. Mm-hmm. I didn't know exactly that, because me and Brad go by Clint Riedel and The Truth when we're not all four together. And she was like, I've been trying to catch that show. I was so nice. Like, it was a pleasant surprise that you're here right now. And I thought, well, that's pretty badass of you to just come on a Sunday to listen to music regardless of whoever shows up.
Yeah.
But it's even cooler that... well, I guess you know me, yeah, or at least some of my stories.
Well, even my mom was watching Iowa Public Television the other day, and she was just, she hits me up, and she's like, I just saw Clint on TV, and I was just like, nah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I saw the same episode. I'm sitting there watching Iowa Ingredient with Charity Nebby, whom I love, and then like now I watch PBS, and you can actually put a face to the voice. It's weird.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't always want to see what you thought somebody looked like.
Yeah.
First time I saw Garrison Keillor, I was like, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Garrison Keillor's a fun one. I actually saw him live once.
I love that man. And when I first saw him, I think it was on that movie that he made, Prairie Home Companion. And because, prior internet, you didn't just like Google somebody and see their face or anything. Mm-hmm. So I was just like, I've grown up with this man's voice in my head. Mm-hmm. And then I saw that movie and I was like,